Alright, so right now we're jumping into Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. Now, listen. In a previous law we talked about, using enemies instead of friends because... Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep this up. Actually, it feels better with this on right now. Using enemies as opposed to friends because... I was going to put this shirt on to film in, but it's more of a comfortable temperature right now, actually. We talked about using enemies to just further your cause, because friends, they get jealous, they get envious easier than an enemy. So, when you have your enemies, if you're not using them to your advantage, what you need to do is crush them totally. So, basically, don't leave them wounded. You need to crush them so that they will no longer be a threat to you. And I'm kind of burping. I ate a bunch of rice. So that they will not, let me actually put this right here. So that they will not be a burden. So that they will not come back and haunt you, okay? A feared enemy must be crushed totally. Only one side can win, and it must be you. So you have to eliminate your enemy 100%. Now, I feel like most of us don't go around or have a lot of enemies, So I'm talking about this, and I am probably going to end up making this video short, quick, simple, because like all the rest of them, I do make them like that. It's just that this one, I don't really feel like I can go on about crushing your enemy. Just because this is one of the rougher laws, and even Robert Greene talks about it himself, about having soft power, using soft power. So you would obviously have to crush your enemy, financially, could be reputationally, so taking out their rep by spreading some rumors. So those are ways that you would practically, realistically crush your enemy. You wouldn't kill them, you wouldn't, chop their head off with a sword. Maybe back in the day you would, but right now, in this day and age, you would attack their reputation. Obviously, back in the day you could too, but back in the day, in the times of kings, in the era that a lot of these laws are showed through in the 48 Laws of Power, you would probably just, take your enemy's head off. Okay? So, those who seek to achieve great things should show no mercy. So don't let anyone get in your way. Don't show any mercy. Just do what you're going to do the great things that you're going to do, and show no mercy. Allow your enemies no options. Now, this is actually something that I read and I thought, oh, okay, I get where this can really translate into a lot of different things. So, allow your enemies no options. Imagine, in the business world, when you're selling something, your enemy could be called your target. They're not necessarily your enemy. You want them to be friendly with you, but they have, options, which are usually excuses, which are called objections in sales, perhaps. Or even if a girl gives you an objection to why she's not going to do whatever it is you want to do, that's an option to not do what you want to do. So you need to not leave them with any options, okay? You have to say what you're going to say in order to get over the objection, the option that they have to not do business with you, to not go out with you, to not do what you want them to do. So you need to take away all their options. When gaining power, you will create enemies and rivalries. So, as you gain more power, and I say power, let's just say, the power leads you to more money. As you gain more money, more fame, more notoriety, more power, you are going to get people that start to hate you, that dislike you, enemies of you, that want to take you out, that want to see you do bad, that will try to make you do bad. And rivalries could be like kind of a low-level competitive rivalry, or it could be like really, really intense. It just is what it is. On your rise to power, you're going to get rivalries. People are going to hate you. They're going to dislike you. They're going to talk crap on you. They're going to try to attack your reputation. You just have to guard yourself from it and you have to know, use them almost as an indicator, like, hey, oh, people are, talking crap, or people are trying to bring me down, like, oh, I must be gaining in power. So the reversal, and once again, the reversal is just the opposite of what the law we're talking about. So on the opposite hand of crushing your enemy totally, sometimes it's best to leave your enemy an escape route, okay? Because then they'll get tired, or you can let them escape for a minute and then attack them again. Let's say you are fighting someone in a cage and you had them backed up against the fence. You might intentionally leave them a way out to your left in order to hit them with this hand. So it's like, oh, go that way, bam, or there, oh, go that way, bam. Leave them an escape route when the time is right. So those are all the notes that I have written down for Law 15. This is one of the shorter videos just because I don't feel like I need to explain this in any more depth. I'm not going to give strategies right now, like specific strategies on how to what was I going to say? On how to destroy your enemy, how to crush your enemy totally. You need to be subtle with this. You need to be careful because we are living in a different day and age than what was written in the book. Same principles, but you just need to be a little bit more slick with it. You need to use the right tools, the right tactics, so that you can crush your enemy totally in today's day and age right now. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, get notified, share this with someone if you feel like they will benefit from it, and make sure that you crush your enemy totally.